And workplace etiquette, it's never been more important. Dr. Tana Session joins us live to discuss the rules of working remotely. More than 80% of U.S. companies have transitioned the majority of their employees into teleworkers. Many of them had only a few days' notice to prepare themselves to work remotely from home.
6 weeks later, managers are starting to feel the stress and see new cracks in how they communicate with their staff. Joining us live via Skype is author and consultant Dr. Tana M. Session with her top 5 rules for engagement in the new workplace. Good morning. It's good to see you.
Good morning. Good to see you, too. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Well, you like to make your advice easy to remember. You create acronyms. Why did you use the word trust to address issues regarding COVID-19?
Well, from everything that I've been talking to my clients about and reading, that's one of the main areas where management is really starting to struggle because they can't visually see their employees every day. So I said, let me use trust because that's really the foundation of what some of the issues are here that companies are starting to experience.
So we're looking at it there. And the first one, first letter in trust is T for transparency.
Yes. So transparency, one of the things that leaders really need to do at this point is really be open and honest about the state of the business, letting employees know if there are financial issues or if they are perhaps even entertaining furloughs or layoffs for those that haven't already, since, as you said, we're already 6 weeks in. So companies are really starting to look at the bottom line. So hosting town halls or all hand meetings where either they're doing it by phone or by video, where the leaders can speak directly to the employees and just really be honest, because their worlds have already been turned upside down. And so honesty and transparency is really important for them right now.
How does respect play a big part in helping employees maintain their own engagement and productivity while working virtually?
Sure. So it definitely goes both ways. So one of the things a lot of people have been complaining about is employees not showing up professionally for virtual meetings or being late to the meetings or not telling someone that they're going to be off that day. So one of the things I say is definitely for the employees is to let your manager and team members know if you're going to be late. Let them know if you're taking a day off. And yes, you can still take vacation and sick days while you're working from home. So let them know that if that's what you're doing. And also the team should work together to confirm what time of the day is best for them to have these meetings, because some are parents and they're homeschooling, and some of them are taking care of other caregiving responsibilities. So having, again, that line of communication where they're setting what the timelines are that are best for everyone. And then finally with that, it's important for those who are at home to set healthy boundaries for their family members that are home with them to say, hey, I'm going to be working between these hours, or I'm going to have a video call or a conference call. So I really need to have some privacy or some quiet time. So that way the communication is also happening in the workplace and a level of understanding.
Some of those things seem to fall under the idea of understanding as well.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Staying in touch, we know, can be difficult when we're at home. So how do we help to feel connected over this, months? We don't know when it will all end, but how do we stay engaged with one another?
Sure. So when I think about the managers and the team members that are starting to have the struggles, it's for the team members, it's important for the managers to really think about ensuring that everyone is involved in these meetings, making certain that they have employees that are still perhaps reporting to work, that they're included in these virtual meetings that they're having, calling on employees that maybe usually would be probably quiet when they're in the office, maybe not as vocal in meetings. So you want to make sure you're inclusive and bringing them into the conversation, calling on them, and then also just checking in with them. Sometimes it's just a matter of saying, hey, I'm here for you. How can I help you? What else can I do to help you adjust to this new workplace that we're in? So all of those types of conversations need to really start happening more consistently, maybe weekly or even more often, depending on how big your team is.
And your final rule for employee engagement is the word team.
Mm-hmm. So team is very important right now, right? Because again, we can't see everyone the way we used to in the office. So one of the things that managers really have to learn to do at this point is really manage their expectations on how they expect their employees to show up. So again, they may be homeschooling, they may have other home care responsibilities that they're taking care of. So they may not be able to be in back-to-back meetings or back-to-back conference calls. So having those conversations and understanding what it means for the team to really come together, because a lot of this is going to translate when they go back into the office. So they're getting to know each other on a personal level in a way they never have before. I even say have fun with it. So have virtual happy hours, so virtual birthday parties for team members, or bring in pictures and have them show their four-legged coworkers, or what it's like to homeschool, because that's new for a lot of people as well. So again, just getting to know each other on a different, more human level, because empathy, compassion, and understanding and flexibility are going to be very key to continue to get us through this.
And any thoughts on what to expect when employees do get back to work?
Yeah, so that's a conversation I'm having with a lot of clients right now, and everyone's talking about it. So one of the things I noticed that first and foremost, there is no one size fits all. Different companies are approaching this in different ways. Some companies have had employees report into the office on skeleton crews already. And what they're starting to do now is have them self-certify whether or not they have any type of health conditions that may be related to COVID-19. And they're looking to expand that when the other employees start to come back into the workplace. You may have people that start taking your temperature, whether it's someone from HR or security in the lobby, taking the temperature of the individuals that are coming into the building to make certain that they don't have a high fever, and asking them whether or not they've been around anyone, knowingly been around anyone with any types of symptoms, or if they've had them themselves.
And Tana, so TRUST, I would also add P, which is put your pants on, because, you know, I think a lot of folks are just starting to learn on the Zoom, oh yeah, we're waist up, but it'd be
Rule
nice.
number one.
Right, keep your pants on.
That's right. I've seen some funny videos about that.
I'm sure.
Tana, thank you so much. Dr. Tana M. Session, author of the best-selling book, Get Your Career Life in Order. You can follow her across social media. She's also offering a free checklist for our viewers. Just visit her website to receive TRUST, T-R-U-S-T, checklist to use at your company.